What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here, my name is Amin, and you probably came across one of my recommended videos about my TikTok shop journey. Now, the reason you probably saw this video is because not many people are posting about TikTok shop. If you want to scroll through my channel, you'll see that I probably posted my first TikTok shop video around 3 months ago. When I said that I feel like it's the biggest thing in e-commerce, however, people are not talking about it for one of two reasons. It's either actually trash and completely not worth it, or it's a really well kept secret. Now, after that video, a few days or a few weeks later, I decided to start a 30-day TikTok shop journey and document it all right here on YouTube. Show the ups, the downs, the behind the scenes, everything. Now, during these 30 days, I missed a few days. The reason why I missed these days is because things started doing well. I got too busy and I just couldn't update. However, the main ideas and the premises of my whole journey are displayed in all of those videos. You're going to see all the tactics that I use, all the changes that I made, everything. So before the gurus strike with their $3,000 TikTok shop courses, go watch my 30-day journey and pick up on as much gems and as much advice as you can, because that was a true and authentic journey. Now, after I posted those videos, I started seeing more and more and more and more success on TikTok Shop. And I noticed that still no one was talking about it on YouTube. The reason for this is because TikTok Shop actually just officially launched in the US this week. People have been selling on it for a few months now, but the official launch just happened this week. So I said, you know what? After the success of my last video, by my standards, that shit went viral. 3.8 thousand views. I mean, I'm pretty much famous now. But nonetheless, after I saw people really like that video, people had a lot of questions and people really wanted to learn about TikTok Shop, I said, you know what? I'm going to make a full course on TikTok Shop, like the shit, the gurus be charging for, but I just want to have it here on YouTube for everyone to access it and for everyone to get the knowledge that and the experience that I kind of went through in those 2 months through this completely free course. Now, after the last video, I told you guys all the pros and cons of TikTok Shop to give you an idea of even if you want to start it, if this is something that you can do, or if it's something that you have the capacity to do in terms of having your finances right and just having the time on your hands. A lot of people wanted to see more and learn more about the platform, so I posted a poll a few days ago. The majority of the people wanted to know, how do you find a niche? So how do you find something to sell? And how to get your first couple of sales. Now, just to preface this, I've been on TikTok Shop for 2 months now, as I mentioned previously. Started on August 26th, I think. Check the day one of the TikTok Shop journey. That was my first day. From that time until today, I don't know what today's date is. I forgot. I've done over 1,400 orders around there. So I've had a decent level of experience where I can talk about the platform. I've experienced dealing with customers. I've experienced the seller support side of things. I've experienced trying different forms of content. A lot of them worked, a lot of them didn't. I've come up with a strategy that I feel like is the best way to get as many views as possible. I'm going to break that all down for you guys right here in this video. We're going to start out with how to find your niche or how to find your products. Now, I come from the print on demand side of things. However, the theory that I'm going to tell you, or the idea that I'm going to give you, can be extrapolated out to kind of anything that you want to sell. It doesn't necessarily have to be print on demand. It applies to anything e-commerce. Now, I'm going to tell you the idea, and then I'm going to show you 3 products that are doing really well on TikTok Shop right now that kind of prove this concept. The idea is to make the most amount of money as fast as possible on TikTok Shop. Sell something that already has an audience, that already has people that are passionate about it. If you want to go down the side of trying to start your own brand, you can totally do that. TikTok Shop is still the place for you to do that. However, it's going to take a bit more time, and personally, being completely honest with you guys, that is not my expertise. My expertise is making money online. It's not starting brands, it's creating content, getting a lot of views, getting a lot of sales, and making it all fast and then moving on to the next thing. So, like I just said, find something that already has an audience. I'm going to show you 3 examples right now, somewhere here on the screen. There is a Spider-Man crew neck that is doing extremely well on TikTok Shop right now, and this is kind of like a real-time case study. The Spider-Man crew neck is doing very well. There's these pants that say, I love my boyfriend. Ugliest shit ever. They've sold over 12,000 units. Then there's the infamous pickle crew neck, one of the most hideous pieces of clothing I've seen in my whole entire life. But I can't talk because that woman who created that crew neck is a millionaire. She's done millions of sales on TikTok Shop. Now, these three products have one thing in common. They already have an audience. They already have people who are passionate about them. You don't need to tell people or introduce people to Spider-Man. They already know who he is. They're going to see a nice crew neck with a cool Spider-Man type of graphic on it, and they are going to purchase it. Why? Because they love Spider-Man. Girls in a relationship, they love their partner. They're going to like these pants that say, I love my boyfriend on them. People who like pickles are going to like a pickle crew neck. Now, you might say to yourself, these pieces or these articles of clothing are so basic. How are people buying them? The reason is TikTok Shop does not nearly have the level of competition that a marketplace like Etsy has. Also, TikTok Shop adds the social aspect. It adds the social proof. It is the intersect of the two routes of e-commerce and content. It is the perfect sweet spot. So it's something like the pickle crew neck, for example. Naturally on Etsy that probably wouldn't do so good because there's just a bunch of different pickle crew necks. However, on TikTok Shop it comes with the content. The person who made that crew neck knew how to market it. So there's a marketing side to things. She just sent it to a wide variety of girls. They just posted very basic content with it and it did well. So there's the social proof and the social aspect of TikTok Shop that makes a difference compared to these other platforms. Now, if you want to get started, I suggest you find a niche that already has an audience. There's many different niches that people are passionate about. You can do a crew neck that has to do with pets, dogs. Girls love dogs. And I also suggest selling or targeting girls mostly because they're the ones that buy the most out of TikTok. There's more girls that use TikTok and they're more influenced on TikTok. It's just how things are. Honestly, girls are more pleasant to deal with when it comes to customer service as well. Guys are kind of annoying. Just being honest. Now, when it comes to finding a niche, I suggest going with something. These are just examples I'm going to throw out there. Go with nursing. A crew neck that says proud nurse. Send it to a bunch of nurse influencers on TikTok and you're going to 100% see results. You can promote it as well on your own page. Now, I'm going to get into the different pages that you're going to have in a minute. But this section right here, I wanted to focus it on the products. Let me add to that real quick. You might try a product and it might not work. The graphic that you pick or the design that you pick might just be ugly, might just not be attractive to people, and you might have to test again. Now, when I first started out, I got, I think, 3 different crew necks with 3 different designs on them, and I got a beanie. The beanie was a complete failure. It didn't get a single sale. One of the crew necks also complete failure. I think it only got 1 sale after I posted a ton about it. The other 2, it took about 2.5 weeks of posting, but eventually they started taking off, and combined they've gotten me over or close to 900 sales. Just between those 2, they're kind of my best sellers. They already had an established audience. I didn't have to convince anyone to buy it. They are, without giving away exactly what I was selling. It was something very similar to the example that I just gave you guys. So finding something like nursing, finding something even more niche like Latinas in law, for example, that is going to be a passionate group that are going to see this crew neck and they want to feel represented. They're going to see another girl just like them wearing it on TikTok Shop and they're going to be convinced to buy because there's a social aspect. Now that's what it comes down to. Niche hunting, I suggest going on Etsy to find the specific designs that work and see what's doing well. A design that's doing well on Etsy, and you're gonna see a lot of competition on that platform. It might not even be on TikTok Shop yet. The marketplace sizes are so different. TikTok Shop is still way smaller than Etsy, where there's a ton of competition for every single piece of clothing. There's just far too much competition on Etsy and people are competing on price. On TikTok Shop, you do not have to compete on price because the platform gives people these huge coupons and people are also going to buy from the social pressure, right? You can sell a Spider-Man crew neck for $44.99 on TikTok Shop and people are going to see a bunch of people liking that video, commenting, oh my god, I want that. They're going to have a coupon for free shipping and 30% off. They're going to buy it. While on Etsy, there's some print-on-demand company that is producing a ton of these every single day. And they have so much inventory and the ability to produce so much that they will sell it for $10 and that'll be enough profit for them. So that's the end of part one, finding your niche and finding your product. Summarize it real quick. Find something that already has an audience, leverage the ability to use social proof, and leverage the ability to use affiliate. Make posts that are going to resonate with these people. Random example, we'll go with the Latinas in Law version. If you get a crew neck that says Latinas in Law or something along those lines, make a video just showing the crew neck and saying when you finally graduate law school and you can wear your Latinas in Law crew neck. Boom, I just gave you $1 million idea right there. Now let's go into the second section, which is getting your actual first sale. And just to add to the first section, what I said can apply to anything. It doesn't have to be print on demand. Sell something that already has an audience. If you want to build a brand, it's going to take you a little bit more time, but still just create content that resonates. That's going to come down to your content strategy. Now for part two, I want to talk about getting your first sale. It took me 7 days to get my first sale. When I first started on Shopify, which was about a little bit over a year ago, it took me, I think, 14 days to actually get my first sale. So the time to get your first sale on TikTok Shop is going to be much faster if you are posting enough. What it comes down to is number one, volume, and number two, which I'm going to get into a bit later, is following the specific strategy that I laid out in day 17 of the 30-day journey on TikTok Shop. This day 17 video is titled We're Making Big Moves. On day 20, which was 3 days later, I got my first $1,000 day because of this strategy, and I'm going to get into it a bit later. However, I'd like to hone in on the point of volume and how to get your first sale a bit more through the content side of things. When it comes to content, when I first got my crew necks, I posted 2 to 3 TikToks every single day. I just kept going and going and going, and they didn't pick up right away. This was on an account that had 3,000 followers, so it wasn't a huge account. It wasn't an account that already had a really strong fan base. I hadn't posted on it for months since I had kind of left behind my Shopify store a little bit, so it had been about 6 months, 5 months since the last post, so you could say I lost a lot of followers. The account was relatively dead. So it was taking a lot of posting to get it warmed up and back up and running. Now through this period, by the time I got my first sale, I still hadn't had a single video that broke over 10,000 views. I had 1 or 2 that got over 1,000, but it was a struggle, man. It was like pushing a boulder up a mountain. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of mental endurance to kind of ride through that period and still stick through to it and not just say, oh, well, all these designs are a failure. Right? Because at this point I had 3 or 4 designs and the beanie. Now I kept posting all of them every day, 2 to 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, trying to use trending sounds, trying to make it more content focused versus sales focused. Sales focused telling people, go buy our new sweatshirt. People literally make videos like that, stupid as shit. You're on TikTok, it's a content platform. Make content and let people ask you where they can buy it, or let people make the decision to buy. No one likes, I said this in my last video, no one likes to be sold to, but people do like to buy. So I just kept making content and content and content until randomly one person decided to take a bet on me, because TikTok Shop actually shows the number of sales that you have, and it gives your shop a star rating based on your reviews. So when this person took the bet on me, I still had no reviews, no sales, nothing. They made a purchase and I just kept going with the content every single day. But I realized, I was like, hey, I'm making good content. I know this content under normal circumstances would do good. I'm using trending audios. I'm making content very similar to these people who are getting these same videos to trend and to get a ton of views. What am I doing wrong? So I had to, keep analyzing the situation, keep analyzing it. I mentioned like my whole thought process and analysis through the 30-day journey. Kept analyzing it. I'm putting out volume. I got 1 sale. Okay, a few days later, no sales. Okay, 1 more sale, day 10. All right, but the videos are still not breaking through 10,000 views. I mean, at this point, I had posted 30 TikToks. Not a single one got over 10,000 views. Now, this is where the key strategy comes in. This is the most important part of this video. So open up your ears. I thought, and I looked around the platform and I just kind of scrolled through it as a normal TikTok viewer. And I was noticing most of the posts that I would see with the TikTok Shop icon were actually affiliates, not the shops themselves. They were just affiliates of the shop. So I said, you know what? I do have a personal TikTok account that, has a decent number of followers. It has over the 5,000 threshold, which allows you to be an affiliate. Why not just become an affiliate of my own shop? And I pondered on it a little bit. I was like, I don't want to seem like I'm selling something. I don't want people to know. I'm kind of embarrassed. I kept going with the official, the business account, kept posting, still was getting nothing. So I was like, fuck it. On day 17, when I made that post, I said, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to make myself an affiliate of my own account. Now, this is where the breakdown of the strategy comes in. There's 3 different entities here. There's a TikTok shop, which can stand by itself. It doesn't need to be connected to any account. It can just operate in the TikTok shop marketplace. There's your brand account. This is the account that has the logo, you know, as a profile picture where you post all the content is related to your kind of what you're selling, your hoodies, your crew necks, your iPhone case, whatever it may be. Then there's my personal account. So the brand account was a business account up until this point. And I noticed through a lot of experience that business accounts on TikTok don't do very well when you don't pay for ads, because that's how they make their money. They want you to pay for ads, and I still hadn't paid for any ads. So I was like, is my growth being stifled? So then I made my personal account an affiliate because it has over 5,000 followers. That's all you need to make an affiliate. I made myself an affiliate of the brand of the TikTok shop that's standing over here. And I gave myself a 1% commission. You have to set a commission rate if you're an affiliate. So because it's just me, I just gave myself 1% commission. And I did this through the TikTok shop affiliate open plan. It's where you set a commission for all of your products. There's something called a shop plan where you set a specific commission for each product if you want to give different commissions for each product, but there's also an open plan. So I created an open plan, and I simply went into the creator, TikTok shop for creator. I added all these products from the open plan into my showcase on my personal account. Now this gave me the advantage, and they've patched this since, but I was able to post videos with the TikTok shop link and use commercial music. And I wasn't restricted because I'm just a normal personal account. They don't really care for me to pay for ads. Now they've patched the fact that you can use commercial music with linked posts. So if a post has a link to a TikTok shop, you can't use commercial music anymore. You can still make normal posts on that account, use commercial music, but if it has the link, you cannot. So what I did is I started posting on the affiliate, and I said, whoa, I just posted a really basic video that was worse than all the other ones I posted here on the business account. And this video got 10K views overnight. I kept going over and over, 100K, 100K again, 100K, 200,000, 300,000. I turned the business account, the brand business account, back to a personal account. 2 videos that I posted while it was a business account, 2 of them blew up. 3 days later, after it was a personal account again, blew up to 300K and 300,000 views. On the affiliate, views. I got my first million view video. It then ballooned to it's at 2.9 million views. Made some more, kept getting 100K, 200K, 600K, 900K. And then I kind of laid off this account a bit because I was like, the affiliate is killing it. I'm making all my money through the affiliate, and I'm making enough that I'm very happy with. So that was the strategy that I followed. Now, if you want to take this a step further, and this is something I discovered over the past 3 days, is keep the brand account. I kind of let go of it because I wasn't able to link products because they had less than 5K followers, so I couldn't use it as an affiliate, so I let go of it a bit. But then I realized that there's something on TikTok shop called missions, where they give you a mission to post a certain amount of videos or to reach a certain amount of revenue, and then they'll give you coupons to use to promote your videos, to pretty much run ads on TikTok shop. So I turned the brand account back to a business account, still not getting that many views, but the metrics that the mission is set on is just posts and total revenue for your whole shop. So like post 2 e-commerce videos that are above 10 seconds long and hit $1,000 in revenue this week, and we'll give you $50. So I was like, you know what, I'll just use this to complete missions, run ads on it, continue to use my affiliate, and then use SEO, search engine optimization, for my shop in the marketplace. So just put in keywords in the product's title. This is very basic stuff that most of you guys probably know about. And then formatting the description the way TikTok shop wants it, so using clear bullet points, and trying to reach 500 characters. I wish you guys good luck on this journey. I would say the most important thing about having success on TikTok shops, actually did not even mention in this video, is your mental fortitude. There's going to be many days where you're going to get 4 visitors for that day. You know, the first day you might have 4 visitors, the next day you might have 10 visitors, the next you might have 1 once again, and you're getting no sales, you're getting no traffic, you're making no money, you're spending a lot of time on it. This is the most difficult part of the journey, because everyone can work hard and get excited about something once they start making money. But can you push through that period where you're making no sales, where you're getting no results, where you're starting to look back and be like, fuck that dumbass I saw on YouTube talking about TikTok shop, this doesn't even work? No, he was not a dumbass. He was actually right. So sit there, grind through that period, go watch my 30-day journey, look at how I went through many of those days, and I still kept going. That's how I was able on day 17 to get my first $1,000 revenue day, and how after that I was able to get many more. If I didn't stick through it, I would have never gotten to enjoy those days. So the hardship at the beginning is what makes the prize at the end worth it, right? Anything that's easy is not worth it. TikTok shop is not going to be easy. Once these course gurus start popping up and the TikTok shop gurus start popping up, they're gonna tell you TikTok shop is the easiest way to make 10K a month and all that bullshit, and they're gonna tell you a bunch of bullshit products to sell. Fuck all that. Watch the course, listen to the course, go watch my journey, find something, stick to it every single day, put your head down, and it's gonna go crazy. I believe in all of y'all. If you want me to break down your shop and give you more detailed strategy that's personal to you, book a one-on-one consultation with me. I do 30-minute consultations and 1-hour consultations. I try to give you as much value as possible within the 30 minutes or the 1 hour time frame. Try to put all the value that I've learned from these past 2 months into that time frame and make it as personal as possible to you, so we can get you off the ground and up and running. If not, if you just want to watch the course, it's going to be here on YouTube. I truly appreciate your viewership, and I hope you guys keep coming back. I hope you subscribe. Leave all the questions you have down below in the comments. Part 2 is going to be coming up very soon, where I break down how to scale a bit from the first 5-10 sales up to your first 100. That is going to be coming up very soon. So subscribe, ring the bell, drop questions down below that you want me to answer in this next part of the course, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.